Hey guys, so in my TJ Maxx video, I kind of alluded to some like craziness going on. Yesterday specifically, it was the fact that we had a huge mess up. The hospital really messed up. So Deacon's fine. He broke his arm on Friday. So Friday, they had teddy bear day at school. Leave it to my kid to break his arm on teddy bear day at school. Anyways, he broke his arm. He was on one of those, those like jungle gym activity things that have the bar, and you jump on the bar and you ride it down on like a track. It's kind of like a miniature zip line almost in a way. Some parks have them. It's not really common, but I can think of a couple parks around here that have them. So it's a bar. You ride the bar to the bottom, and then you just hop off. So anyways, he fell off. I don't really know exactly what happened, but he fell off in the middle of it, landed, and broke his humerus. Now, he landed on wood chips, and how he broke it, where he broke it, is beyond me. So I'm going to show you guys the x-ray right now. So as you can see, he broke it, thankfully, under his growth plate, but at the top of his humerus. And when we're at the ER, he's like, it hurts, and he's like, it hurts right here, and I'm just like, I was talking to my sister, because when the school first called me, I'm like, do I go in, do I not go in, like, what do I do? And she's like, well, definitely take him in, because what had happened was he fell, and he cried, but, like, first graders sometimes cry. Anyways, he cried for like a few minutes, and the teacher was like, oh, it's not normal, like, let's go to the nurse's office. And he's like, no, I'm not going there, because they always make him miss recess time. Whenever he bunks his head, they call me. Anyhow, she's like, okay, I'll just get you ice. But like 30 minutes later, like, he still had like kind of silent tears, like he was still like kind of crying, like running down his face. So we went to the nurse's office. They finally made him go, and the nurse called me, and she's like, he won't let me touch his arm. What do you want to do? And I was like, hey, Deacon, I'm like, are you okay, or something wrong? And he's like, something's wrong. I said, okay, I'll come get you then. So anyways, I did that, and my sister's like, we'll get him some Tylenol, and then just, go into the ER. The x-ray's done, and well, the doctor was in there. He like kind of like helped himself up on the table, and he's goofing off with Drake, and he's just like jolly old time in the waiting room. And I actually apologized to the doctor, and I said, I'm so sorry. I feel like we're wasting your time. He just cried different than normal, and he's just a little like kind of still upset, a little tender about it, and it's just different. So the doctor was like, okay, well, it's okay if you are, let's just check it out. We'll get an x-ray. I was like, okay. So the x-ray tech comes in, and she takes the first picture, and she's like, okay, let's adjust your arm like a little bit. That was a total cleavage shot. Out a little bit. And the technician, I'm like, Deacon, come on, you can do a little more than that. And he's like, no, that's good. I'm like, all right, whatever. And she's like, it's fine. So his arm was like kind of like out like this, but down. And she took it, and she's like, Mom, come here and look at this. I was like, okay. So I went over there, and I looked at it, and clear as day. I mean, there's no denying that break. So anyhow, you're supposed to be sleeping, broken boy.
Oh, Mommy.
Come here. Come talk with me. Come talk with me. I'm talking about you. You may as well come here for a second. Be careful. So today we went into the doctor's office, and so anyways, they messed up on our discharge papers. It was kind of a mess. So we ended up getting seen on Tuesday, and because they wanted time for the swelling to go, for it to get swollen and for it to like go back down. So we went back in on Tuesday, which is today, and they said there's nothing we can, they can do. We can do a full body cast. Yeah.
That'd be hard.
No thanks. Or, which option did we choose?
No cast.
We're going to wear a sling. Where it's broken is a place where the only way you could cast it is with a full body cast.
I was going to tell you something.
What do you need to tell me?
It's broken right there, not right there.
Okay, show me where it's broken at.
Right there.
It's broken right there. Yep. So, anyhow, we're in a sling now, and in 2 weeks he'll go back in and get more x-rays just to make sure it's healing correctly, and then he'll have at least 2 more weeks in a swing. Fortunately, he's 7, so that he heals fast. He can't trip or fall because essentially it'll take the bone from being like, so say, the the bone's straight.
Like
Here, hold your
this?
finger right here. Hold your finger right here. So it'll take the bone from being like this, which is kind of like, no, hold it still.
Like this?
Hold it still. You're out of the camera. There we go. So right now, okay, just hold your finger there. Right now the bone's kind of like this. So if he were to, bump it wrong or something crazy, it would be like this. Like whatever way it might end up. Wouldn't be good. So we're doing some ice to keep the swelling down. Although it's kind of extra protection at this point. And just being exceptionally careful. So
Look
it's
at our
nice that we
big
don't
old
have a hot,
Band-Aid.
stinky cast all summer. But
Look at our big old
even
Band-Aid.
it's a big old Band-Aid. Even swimming or anything that involves the potential of slipping or falling or jarring it is out. Yay for our summer bucket list.
Yeah, we can do it
So
summer.
that's what's been going on. Fortunately, you never know he broke anything if we didn't have the x-ray. Because, it's like tender and like right now, like when he goes to bed at night, he's kind of just like, it hurts. Like, but there's nothing to distract him. But during the day, and I also think it's like an excuse for not going to sleep. But during the day, it's just constant. I mean, get off the skateboard. No, you can't ride your bike right now. No, you can't jump on the trampoline. No, you can't do this. Drake, quit touching your brother. Deacon, quit jumping on that. No, you don't need to walk through the rocks. You might. Oh my gosh. Every 5 minutes, it's don't do that. Like, quit doing that. You're gonna break it again. So, that's our broken humerus. It's not so funny, is it? Oh.
It's kind of funny.
You think it's funny? I don't.
Kind of.
Okay. So, anyways.
Bye-bye. Well, don't
Bye,
finish.
guys.
I'll tell them.
Oh, go ahead.
Hi. Bye-bye. Hi-bye. And remember, horses eat hay.
You're funny.